Today we're going to be fitting this. It's got a billet compressor wheel, extra strong bearings, it's a high flow performance turbo, and yeah, we're going to be fitting this to the Passat today. Oh, I can't wait. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, the turbo on my car is located right down there, so this is what we're going to have to do first. We're going to have to remove this boost pipe out the way. We're going to have to get the inlet manifold off. We're going to have to get the intake pipe off. I think the first thing we'll do is take this boost pipe off. Then it should give us enough room to get down to undo the clips to get the intake pipe off, and then we're just going to have to work our way down through the processes. So first things first, let's get these boost pipes off. Right, now, I still can't get anywhere near that. I need to get this bolt out here so I can remove the intake pipe. And I should be able to just pull it off down there. Get it out the way.
1 hour later.
Shit. I've just had a complete nightmare scenario. Bollocks. This isn't good. Fuck. Right. This is what just happened. I wanted to get under the car, so under here you got a cross member at the front of the car. So I put the jack under there, started jacking the car up. I kept checking it wasn't moving. Then suddenly the jack slipped, went straight up here, hit this other cross member, that the core support, pushed the radiator up into this, which has just twisted the whole front headlight section of my car was up here. I was like, oh my god, I've literally, right, I meant to be changing the turbo on this car today. I was excited about it. The jack has slipped, hit the bottom of the radiator, pushed the radiator up through the grille, pushed all of this up, all the headlights are up in the air. I've just had to take the whole front of the car apart and try and hammer it all back into shape underneath. I think it's all right now, but yeah, it's not good. It's still not perfect though. It's not too bad actually. The fitment, there's a little bit of I think there's about 3mm extra on that side than there is on that side, but I'll sort it out another day. Right, I can't believe that just happened. I've been here an hour, panel beating the back of the front of the car back into shape because my jack slipped. Fuck. Anyway, let's carry on with the turbo, shall we? Right, I've just got underneath. I actually can't get access because there's an engine mount going, because this is not from this car. There's an engine mount going right across where I need to get access to the band to get the intake pipe off. So I'm going to have to try and come down through here. So this is in the way a bit, so I'm going to have to take this EGR delete off.
A few moments later.
Okay, I managed to get that boost pipe off. Hopefully that will give me access to the clips to get... No, it won't. How the hell am I meant to get to the clip that holds this on? God knows. Okay, inlet pipe is now off, and now you can actually see the turbo. Let me get that. So, get that clamp off, yeah. Actually see the turbo now. Wow, alright. Now it's time to take... I'm going to take the inlet manifold off now, because I can get to it right here. And that's 4 bolts, I think. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've done the inlet manifold bolts. That should come off like that. Where's the gasket? Hopefully there's a gasket still on there, because otherwise there's no gasket. The bolts for this are there. 2 on each bank. Oh no, there's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the bolts that hold it on. Quite simple, really. Yeah, there is a gasket. I remember, straight bit at the top. There we go. Okay. Now then, start undoing parts of the turbo. I think now I'm going to undo the exhaust. Yes, I might have to get underneath the car to do some of this. Okay, I've managed to get to the 2 top exhaust bolts from up here, but now I'm going to have to get under the car and get underneath and have a look. We're now under the car. Oh, I've got to get up here somewhere to get to this last exhaust bolt there. So, this is going to be fun. Right, now we're still under the car. Now we need to get that oil feed off the bottom. So, crack that off. That's 22mm. What is that hanging above me? Ooh. Anyway, yeah, I need to get that cracked off and undone. I've done the exhaust. That is all off and undone. There. Oh, look at the room I've got in here. There's no room at all. There's brackets in the way for my arms and there's just no space.
A few moments later.
Okay, that oil feed is off and I've dropped the car back down to the floor to give me better access so I can lean over better and get to what I want to get to. Right. Now I need to undo that oil feed on the top there, and then it's all the studs that hold it on. Praying to God none of them snap. So, wish me luck. Right. All of the manifold bolts came out without a problem, but the problem I found is there's a bracket that holds the weight of the turbo that I completely forgot about, so I'm going to have to jack the car up again and somehow try and get my hand up to get to the bracket. The problem is, because this engine is not from this car, there's very little access anywhere down the back. I thought there'd be more access, but there's weird like mounts for the old engine in there that just haven't been cut off, which I should cut off really, but for now they're just stopping me from doing stuff. So let's try and get this bracket undone underneath. Jack the car back up again. Right, just jacked it up to get underneath to undo that bracket. There's no bolt in the bracket. The bracket's on, it's sat on the bracket, but there's no bolt holding it on, so put the car back down again and take the manifold off. I don't believe this. After all that, you can't get the turbo out because whoever built this car never bothered cutting off that ring on the engine mount, which is stopping the turbo from being pulled off. For God's sake, really? Okay, I've run into a very unforeseen and very fucking annoying problem. I can't get the turbo out because of the engine mount. Can't do it. I'm gonna have to jack the engine up, remove the engine mount, and get it out the way just so I can get the turbo out. For God's sake! Look, I just can't get it. It's hitting the engine mount down there. Look. The actuator's hitting the engine mount, look. Just can't get the turbo off. Great fun.
Eventually.
It took a lot of prying and a lot of messing around, but we got it out. God knows how we're going to get that one back in, but we got that one out. Oh my God, that was work. Almost broke studs doing it. I think the only way to do this is to remove the studs and put the studs in. Just sliding them over is not going to be an option. Right, now, here we go. We have the turbos here. So I need to swap some things over. I need to clock this to match this one. So I'm going to bring that round to here to match that one. And we'll have to swap a few bits over, like the EGR blanking plate, the oil feed's got to be switched over, and all that stuff. So I want to get on with that. I might just do an oil feed like that, just 2 Allen key bolts, and then clean up the end like I've done. This is all nice and new, give it a clean down, and it's the new paper gasket that you get in your kit that goes onto here. So I'll get on and do that.
1 pair of pants later.
Okay, after a lot of messing around, a lot of hammering on a weird ring that was attached to the engine mount to try and bend it down to give me enough room to get the turbo in, a lot of fucking around, a lot of messing around, a lot of knuckle scraping, a lot of swearing. Finally got it on. Finally got the old one out and the new one in and bolted up. So now it's time to start putting everything back together. Right, it's not over yet, people. It's not over yet. Let's crack on with it. Okay, that is everything down there done. Oil return is back on. The bottom bolt in the exhaust is back on. Right, now we've got to, I don't know what to do next. I need to prime the turbo by putting oil through it. I need to get this intake pipe on, but I need to get the inlet manifold on yet. I think I'll do that first actually. Let's get this, yeah, maybe I should prime the turbo while I can, but then it will just drain out. I don't know, I'll just see what I do.
A few moments later.
I'm seriously at my wit's end now. I never thought the hardest part of the entire job would be this. Getting the intake pipe back on, and then I've got to get the boost pipe back on behind it. It's almost like it never came off that way. I don't know what's going on. I'm having to go underneath on top. My God, I've never had so much trouble trying to get a pipe on before. This is ridiculous. Right, keep going. It's only been half hour.
Eventually.
Okay, intake pipe on. I've managed to get this elbow onto the boost pipe, and now I've got to try and do it up somehow. God knows how. And then it's just boost pipes here. Oil feed is on. Oh, tell you what, the turbo was the easy bit. The piping is the difficult bit because it's a mishmash of the person that done this conversion. I've got to redo this. I've got to get some decent piping and redo this at some point, but this intake pipe is a stupid shape. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, let's get the boost pipes on.
One eternity later.
Okay, that's it. It's all back together. I'm a bit scared to start it. Yeah, everything's back together. I don't think I've missed anything. Everything's as it should be. Everything's plugged in. All the boost pipes are on. I'm just praying to God that there's no oil leaks or anything. So, moment of truth. Let's start it up. Okay, turn the key. Good. Sounds alright. Well, that's that. I've done it. Turbo's on. It sounds good. I've lost that woo woo noise. I kind of liked the siren noise, if I'm honest, but it was the sound of a bad turbo. So took it up the road. I've not took it out on a proper big blam yet. I'll do that in a minute. So yeah, that's done. So I've got some wheels to go on. Maybe I should do it in this video or another video. I'll do a separate video for that, but yeah, so let's take it out for a spin and see what it's like. Right, I've wedged the phone up as best I can, seatbelt on and all that. Let's go for a little drive. Oh. Let's go for a little drive, shall we? Yeah, no, it's not a very good shot of me. Here's what it is. Let's take it on the long bit. Let's see what the boost is like. It's not as loud though. There's no big whooshy noises. The old turbo was like everywhere I went. Whereas this one is a bit more reserved, but more PSI on this one though. I just watched the gauge go way past where it normally sits. Okay. Oh, I can smell lots of burning noises. Burny smells, but that's actually it might be the wheels, the new tyres I got in the boot I can smell. Right, I need to get on the dual carriageway down here. Everything seems fine. Boost up nice. Yeah, everything seems fine. There was a bloody palaver doing that. Oh, the turbo was easy. It was the bloody the boost pipe was easy as well. It was the bloody intake pipe. It was such a stupid, weird shape. I want to give it the beans in a second. See if it's as brutal as it was before. I bloody hope so. Better be more brutal, to be honest. Here we go. Here we go. Give it the beans. Okay, yeah, that's quick. Ooh, fuck me! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's definitely quick. That's quick. Here we go again. Whoa, wheel spin. Wow. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, happy days. Well, there we have it. Car now has turbo. Well, it had a turbo before, but now it has a better turbo. It's much better. It's a lot more crisp. It's just better. Whew, it's been a long day. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. See you the next one. And there'll be one, might even be another video today, because there's something in the boot. Can you see them tyres back there? Yeah, there's some new wheels in the boot for the Passat. Brand new wheels. See you the next one, peeps. Don't forget to check out that video.